Il sera, à mon avis, plus dur. C'était ce qu'on nous a demandé. On s'est engagé à faire. Je crois qu'on y est. Il faut qu'il soit assez long, assez dur, assez beau. Il faut qu'il y ait tout. Le rallye s'est adapté à la génération d'aujourd'hui.
All of these moments along the way and the harder times that you have, it just makes the feeling more great.
Il y a une génération de pilotes très rapides.
Full gas now.
Surtout, il y a une émulation parce qu'ils sont 10, 12.
It was very important for me because it's here in our region, you know, and I'm so happy.
Des endroits qui deviendront aussi des références plus tard dans le rallye. Il peut pas rien se passer.
On est où là en fait?
Dans la merde.
Yeah, I remember when I won in 17, when I arrived to Dakar 18, I had the number 1 on there and felt a bit like the target for everyone. It's just a number for me. Past results don't mean future successes, you know.
2 wheels, 1 engine and a whole host of contenders. The bikes are always spectacular on the Dakar, and this would turn out to be the tightest contest in the rally's history. It began with drama. 52 kilometres into the first stage, the defending champion Sam Sunderland crashed out. It's the 6th time that he has been forced to abandon in 10 appearances. Ricky Brabeck took an early stage win, but he also ended up in hospital after a crash on stage 3. Another American, Mason Klein, had a fantastic first week. Last year's top rookie was 3rd at the rest day. Klein and Kevin Benavides were just 13 seconds down on the overall leader after 8 of 14 stages. And that was the man with the bivouac's most recognisable moustache, Skylar Howes. The others were hot on his heels though, under 3 minutes separating the top 6.
"13 seconds in a rally, that's like the blink of an eye, and to be that close over the course of 30 hours of racing, competition like this just makes the race that much better.
We will enter in a different terrain. We will go more to the empty quarter, so maybe we can have more big gaps, but we don't know.
It was a Dakar of soaring highs and bitter lows. The riders had to deal with the rain, the mud, the early mornings, the long days, and of course, the sound. So much sound. They tried to have some fun as well, didn't always pay off, but it was a thriller all the way to Dammam. Heading into the final stage, the top 3 were separated by just a minute and a half.
Today I know the times are definitely super close out there today, so this is all it's going to do is be tight going all the way into the finish, which is super exciting.
If I can keep the lead, I'll be one happy man.
It's crazy, but the race ends when on the final line, so tomorrow is the last day, so we need to keep pushing until the last meter.
Price, Kevin Benavides, Howes, 3 contenders for the crown. As Skylar faded, Kevin overhauled Toby on the final day, making it a remarkable Dakar for the Benavides family, 5 stage wins and the overall crown.
Oh,
What an incredible Dakar, super hard. I don't know. Every day was harder than the last, but I'm always consistent. I finished every stage in the top 10. I fought and I fought hard, and now here we are.
Kevin tops the standings after winning the Dakar by just 43 seconds. Romain Dumontier claimed victory in Rally 2 and came 14th overall.
Pablo Capetti had the consistency to last the distance and lead the quads after a bruising 2 weeks. Only 10 riders finished.
It was the toughest one that I ever raced. I raced 11 Dakar rallies, so I have experience, but this is the toughest one for sure.
You'll be back next year?
Yeah, for sure. Every year.
Capetti leads from Juraj Varga and double stage winner Lanavidas Cancias.
For the cars, all smiles on the beach, ready for the prologue.
The Audi team is stronger than last year, so we can allow ourselves to dream of a victory. Why not?
Well, that dream started well. A prologue win for Ekstrom and then a stage win for Sainz. But the wheels soon started to fall off, quite literally. First it was El Matador who dropped over half an hour on stage 3, leaving him a mountain to climb. Then the dream truly turned to a nightmare, a serious crash for both Peter Hansel and Sainz on the same dune.
We wanted to try and make up some time on Nasser, but too quick.
Sebastian Loeb wasn't having much fun either.
It's over. Second day and it's already over. It's done.
Punctures one day, a roll the next, but then the Frenchman's fight back began. The BRX Hunter was strong, but sadly a recurring back injury put Orlando Terranova out of the game.
We were 31st, now we're back up to 5th, so we could potentially fight for a podium. It's not so bad.
A similar roller coaster for fellow hunter Guerlain Chichery.
Finish for us. That's how it is. Damn.
Yazid Al-Rajhi had a best ever Dakar last year and he dreamed of a win in his homeland, but hours drifted away in the sands of time, putting the Saudi out of contention.
We take a lot of risk, you know. I am happy to finish today without any problems.
In fact, Nasser Al-Attiyah seemed to thrive while problems continued for his rivals. A big roll for a resurgent Sainz put him out, permanently this time. But Loeb wasn't giving up. And as the rally hit the empty quarter and the marathon, Seb hit form. 6 stage wins in a row.
Yesterday or 2 days ago, he was still 6 points more than me. Because he won a lot at the beginning and I did. That's really long way.
Nasser's journey to Dakar win number 5 was ultimately unchallenged, with the gap as wide as the desert itself. Yet once again, the rivalry between him and Loeb has ratcheted up at the start of the season.
To win again, you know, in row, it's really, it's amazing, you know, to defend our title, you know. I am happy, you know, to win 5 times. Matthew 4 times now, and sorry, Matthew, huh?
The Qatari won the Dakar, but the Frenchman amassed stage wins and points, and he's the one leading the championship.
I'm looking at everybody. I mean, Chaleco, you know, he's fast, Seth, obviously, so a lot of guys.
Reigning champion Chaleco Lopez, just one of a stellar T3 field.
Anything can happen in T3 class, so I'm just excited to go out racing and go have some fun.
But fun wasn't all some of the competitors had in the first week. Whether it was floodwaters or mechanicals, the favourites were dropping by the wayside.
Hey, Kyle.
Chaleco led for the opening days, but disaster hit on stages 3 and 4. Christina's hopes went up in smoke. Seth struggled. 2 stages for Mitch Guthrie, but the leader's curse struck him too. Jones in charge.
Target, it's only one Dakar.
Rokas Pachuska powered to the top of the standings after a terrific first week. But Marek not the only Gochao on his tail.
After the rest day, the trouble kept on coming in T3. Saudi driver Dania Akil stranded in the empty quarter. Quintero fighting back, and now his rally was all about points. He added a second stage. And what of AJ? Steady and consistent, he was biding his time, but towards the top of the standings every day. It may not have been spectacular, but it was exactly what he needed to do.
Eric Gochao had a final day he'll never forget.
I finished my first Dakar. I don't know how it went now.
But when Rokas' car malfunctioned at 18, Eric became the youngest ever Dakar winner. A contrast of emotions.
We won Dakar!
After the first event of the 2023 championship, Jones leads teammate Quintero. Lopez, Gutierrez and Guthrie are just points apart.
Marek Gochao in third with defending champion Rokas 7 points adrift of Eric.
And Janus van Kasteren is on top of the world in the trucks, where he becomes the 4th Dutchman to win the Dakar.
When people speaking about Dakar in Netherlands, they are almost all go with by truck, and it's just, yeah, for me it's just fun. For the spectators, this is much more fun. Then Martin van der Brink was first, then Lopre was first, then Maciek was first. So for us, it's also much more fun now. The second week, that's my best week. The first week, I was thinking about to go home.
And go home he eventually did with the Dakar trophy.
I went to the start and I said to myself, just go ahead, full attack, that's the best for me. I don't want to drive safely, then always something happens. It's like football. When you're 1-0 ahead and you go only defend, you will lose for sure. I think full attack, and for this time it worked for me.
Van Kasteren leads Martin Maciek by 2 points overall.